This festival is held annually in San Andres Island, Colombia. It is also called Green Moon Festival. It is a celebration that manifests the way of being and to hold very typical of Afro-Caribbean people. It is celebrated in the month of September each year as lasts 3 days, between 14 and 16 of that month. During the night, the music and dance ensembles representing the island with very different styles are presented, from dancing 19th century European salon such as polka, choris, or until most Caribbean and African groups that use the drum or traditional acoustic instruments. All this reminds meeting within plantation slaves took place away from the glare of the patterns in English colonial times. The festival begins with an exciting march through the main avenues of San Andres to the beat of martial drums that mark the compass, used by the host of the large steel band to develop original choreography.
Meanwhile, in the middle of the members of March, it's a choreography fight. These choreographies have their origin in the ancient games of warriors, chormates of Ghana, and the epic dances of the Asian choreography, represent a complex symbolist body and rhythmic. Tips for visitors: San Andres Moss. Eating seafood in the Fisherman's Cooperative. Walking by around the island. Visit the Morgan Cave and hear pirates' stories. Go with the relaxed atmosphere of the locals. Visit a typical house and eat their local food.
An intercultural encounter of the Caribbean music in the starry night that shone over Green Moon. A week of arts and cultural activities are part of the magic that lives in this event. A hug in the form of music and tradition which will show with love, joy, and fellowship. The festival contains characteristics involving the history of these islands as the complete disappearance of the indigenous presence and colonization by the British who brought Africans to work in plantations. This mix of culture is manifested today in San Andresana culture. Green Moon Festival is held annually in Providencia Island, Colombia. It's also called Green Moon Festival. It's a celebration that shows the way to be and to celebrate very own Afro-Caribbean people. Green Moon exhibit characteristics associated with magic, so much so that locals say that if a person dreams of green moons, the next morning will mark one of their wish desires.